will see some important topic in time and distance. Video, let's see problems based on trains. If a train crosses a man or a pole or rock or some small objects, the distance travelled by the train equal to the length of the train. Suppose if a train crosses a platform or a tunnel or a bridge, and if the length of that is given, the distance travelled is the length of the train plus the length of the platform. Previously we saw in time and distance, if two persons are going in the same directions, we subtracted the speed. Suppose if two persons going in a different direction, we just added the speed. Likewise here we are considering two trains. If one train overtakes the other or both the trains are running in the same direction, means we have to subtract the speed. Suppose one crosses the other and both proceeds to each other. That means both are going in an opposite direction. We have to add the speed. But in both cases, we have to add distance. Distance should be added. Speed only will differ for two cases. If they are going in the same direction and one overtakes, when will one overtake the other? If both going in the same direction, right? That time we have to subtract the speed. Suppose both are going in an opposite direction or one crosses the other, means we have to add the speed. In some problems, there will be trains in two different lengths and two different speeds. Then we have to find the time taken or speed or something. So in that case, with different length A, B and different speeds U, V, which means length of two trains are A and B and speed of two trains are U and V. Then time taken is to cross each other, it is A plus B divided by U plus V. The faster train to cross the slower train is A plus B divided by U minus V. So the units will be, if it is kilometer per hour, means we have to put the units kilometer per hour here. Suppose if it is meter per second, means we have to put the units as meter per second. We know these basic formulas. Let's see the first problem. In what time will a train 100 meter long cross a man if its speed be 144 kilometer per hour? In this problem, the length of the train is given and it crosses a man. So we know that distance is, if it crosses a man or pole, the distance is equal to the length of the train, that is 100 meter, and speed is given. Speed is 144 kilometer per hour. To convert kilometer per hour, we have to multiply it by 5 by 18. 5 by 18 meters per second. If we cancel this, 9 2s are 18. 40 meter per second. We know that time is equal to distance by speed. Here the distance is 100 meter divided by the speed is 40 meters per second. If we cancel meter, 0, 1. Then if we simplify this, we get 2.5 seconds. The answer is 2.5 seconds. Next problem. A train 360 meter long is running at a speed of 45 km per hour. What time will it take to cross the bridge of 140 meter long? If you see this problem, it is crossing the bridge. So the distance travelled is the length of the train, that is 360 meters, plus the length of the bridge, which is 140 meter. It is 500 meters. So distance, our distance is 500 meter. Then speed is 45 kilometer per hour. To convert kilometer per hour, we have to multiply by 5 by 18. 5 by 18 meters per second. If we simplify this, 75 divided by 6 meters per second. Here that we have to find out the time. Time equal to distance by speed, which is 500 meter divided by 75 by 6 meters per second. If we simplify this, We get t is equal to 40 seconds. Next problem, a train of length 150 meters take 40.5 seconds to cross a platform of length 300 meters. What is the speed of the train in kilometer per hour? In previous problems, we found time when the distance and speed are given. And in this problem, we have to find the speed, the time and distance are given here. Crossing a platform, so the distance is adding these two, that is the length of the train and the length of the platform. So distance is 150 plus 300 meter equal to 450 meters. And time is 40.5 seconds. We know the formula for speed is distance divided by time equal to 450 meters per 40.5. We have to find the answer in kilometer per hour. So we have to multiply it by 18 divided by 5. To simplify this, I multiplied this numerator and denominator by 10. After simplifying, I got 40 kilometer per hour. The answer for this question is 40 kilometer per hour. Next question, a goods train runs at a speed of 72 kilometer per hour and it crosses a platform of length 250 meter in 26 seconds. What is the length of the goods train? This is a little different problem. The speed is given. Speed is 72 kilometer per hour and we know distance is, here it is crossing a platform, so 250 meters plus the goods train's length. We have to find the length of the goods train. Let us assume the length of the goods train as x meters. So the distance here is x plus the length of platform, that is 250 meters. And time is given 26 seconds. We know the formula for speed. Speed equal to distance by time. Here the speed is given 72 kilometer per hour, but here it is meter per second. So we have to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So I am multiplying it by 5 by 18 equal to distance is x plus 250 divided by 26. If we simplify this, the length of the goods train is 270 meters. In 15 seconds, a train crosses a man and it crosses the platform of 100 meter length in 25 seconds. What is the length of the train? Read this problem carefully. We have to find the length of the train. Let's consider the length of the train be x meters and it crosses a man in 15 seconds. We know if a train crosses a man, the distance traveled is the length of the train. So d here is x meters and in 15 seconds time is given, that is 15 seconds. We know the speed is equal to distance by 5. So x by 15 meters per second. In the second case, it crosses the platform. So the length of the train plus platform length, x plus 100 meter is the distance and time is 25 seconds. Again the same formula, speed is x plus 100 divided by 25. Since the speed is same, here we can equate x by 15 equal to x plus 100 divided by 25. Simplify this. The length of the train is 150 meters. Let's see the same kind of problem. A train takes 18 seconds to cross a station 162 meter long and 15 seconds to another station of 120 meter long. We have to find the length of the train. Here in both the cases, in one time it's crossing 162 meter long station and the other time it's crossing 120 meter long station. In the first case, distance is length of the train x plus 162, time is 18 seconds. We know speed is x plus 162 divided by 18. And in the second case, D is the same train, so x plus 120 meter long station, so 120, because the distance travelled by the train is the length of the train plus the length of the station. Time is 15 seconds. The speed is distance by time, that is x plus 120 divided by 15 seconds. Now we can write x plus 162 divided by 18 equal to x plus 120 divided by 15. Simplify this. The length of the train is 90 meters. Next problem. A train passes an electric pole and a 264 long platform in 8 seconds and 20 seconds respectively. Find the speed of the train. In previous problems, we found the length of the train, and in this problem, we are going to find the speed of the train. So, we have to find, here, let's consider the length of the train be x kilometer and the speed of the train be y kilometers. The distance, in the first case, the distance is x only because it's crossing an electric pole, x, and the time is 8 seconds. So we can say y is equal to x divided by 8. In the second case, the length of the train plus the platform's length, that is the distance is the length of the train x plus 264 is the length of the platform in time 20 seconds. Here y equal to d by t, that is x plus 264 divided by 20. From this we can write 8y equal to x. Instead of x, we can substitute this 8y. So y equal to 8y plus 264 divided by 20. Let's simplify this. Here y is 22 meters per second. We have to find the answer in kilometer per hour. So we have to multiply it by 18 divided by 5. So if we multiply by 18 by 5, 22 into 18 divided by 5, which is equal to 396 divided by 5. If you simplify this, you get 79.2 kilometers per hour. If you practice more problems like this, you can easily crack those type of questions in exams. Thank you for watching.